Hi, everybody. This is Samantha Calamaris with Ad Properties, and I'm excited to do another community interview with you today. And today I am so excited to interview Laurie Wilhoit, and she is not only a friend of mine, but somebody I've been actively involved in several different things with. And so welcome, Laurie. How are you?
Great. Thanks for having me today.
Of course, good. So let's just start off by giving us some information on you. What's your background?
Sure.
What's your connection to the community? And we'll start there.
Sure. So my background is event planning. I started in the hotel industry with Hyatt Hotels, and then it went into I. Oh, sorry, I'm not really good at this. After
You're
that, I
fine.
went with event planning. I started working at the Lake Zurich Chamber of Commerce about 15 years ago, and I stayed there for about 11 years. And then I started my own social media business, Call Me Social Butterfly, and started working with
I did not
companies.
know that you worked for the Lake Zurich Chamber of Commerce
Yeah,
for
for a long
that
time.
long. Wow. All
Yeah.
right, good. That explains a lot because we'll get there later, but that explains a lot. All right, good. Okay, so let's start by that you're going to continue with a little bit of your bio, but that's also going to link into my second question, which is downtown Long Grove. We all have this long history, and some of us know my mom used to bring me there when I was a little kid when we lived in Barrington, and it's just I even bought my wedding dress there when they had the store with the wedding dresses.
Oh,
And
sure.
yeah, so there's a lot of history there, but we kind of lost it for a little while, and now that's where you come into place. So it's improved so much in the past year. What's going on in downtown Long Grove?
Thank you. So Long Grove, downtown Long Grove is my biggest client. So I spend a lot of time there, and it's a work of passion. I pick my clients on things I really believe in, and I believe in downtown Long Grove. I've lived in this community for over 20 years now, and we've all seen Long Grove at the upper, and we've seen it hit kind of rock bottom for a while. But I really strongly feel that we're on an upswing. The village was awesome, and Lake County was awesome. We have all new streets, sidewalks, water that's available to all the new businesses, and our own fire hydrants. Long Grove never had fire hydrants
Wow.
before, and street lights. So we're going to be able to be open later at night as well. We have some new businesses coming in. There's new interest. It's just a great breakaway town instead of going to these big major malls and things. Just little businesses where mom and pops own it, and they really are looking out best for you.
Yeah, I love the downtown area. It's super close to me, and I have so many memories from my childhood of going to festivals there. And so let's talk about one thing that I read about was show us your taillights. This is great. This is
Yeah.
so wonderful. Tell us what this is.
So show us your tail lights is what we're doing in Long Grove. So we have to keep the businesses open. They need to be vibrant. So we're doing a lot of curbside carry out with it, retail as well as restaurants. So show us your tail lights is part of Shop, Pop, and Go. So you shop online or you shop on the phone, whichever you're more comfortable with. You come to the store, you pop your trunk, they put it in your trunk, and then you go home. So we just want to see a lot of taillights. People are still supporting Long Grove. Some people are finding Long Grove that have driven through the town, because there's a lot of people who drive through and never stop. And now that we have the nice sidewalks, people are walking more and discovering more, and you're just doing a different way of shopping, but it's still open for business.
All right, so tell us some of the stores that are open that are actively looking for some people to come in and support them. I'm sure there's some stores that are just closed. They can't figure
Right.
out how to manage the pandemic and handle it, so they'll close their doors, but they'll be back over the summer for sure.
Absolutely.
But what are some of the stores that could really use our support right now?
Well, pretty much any store could use your support, but some of the unique stores that you'll find in downtown Long Grove that you won't find in other places are stores like the Country House. He has puzzles, which no one really was
Ooh.
into puzzles before, but now he's selling out of puzzles. He has fabulous hand soaps. Right next door to him is Mom and Pa's Candy, an old-fashioned candy store that has taffy, it has caramels, it has creams. Belladonna Boutique, Olivia's Boutique, those are clothing boutiques. On the other side, there's Within Reach. She has wonderful gifts for anyone. She has baby selections. There's Long Grove Confectionery, Epilogue if you're looking for gifts, the Olive Tap, and also the Irish store in Patty's on the Square has different Irish things that you've never seen. The restaurants are doing takeout, Long Grove Tavern, which has been there, is the oldest operating restaurant in the state of Illinois. They're doing takeout on Wednesday and Friday nights. Joni's Pizza is open Tuesday through Sunday every week. Enzo and Lucia's is doing a fabulous business of curbside service. And Chatterbox actually created a whole new menu for their carryout service. And Buffalo Creek Brewing is doing takeout right down the street as well. So you could just get your dinner, pick up some beer, and go home.
I love that. I actually did some carry out last night and they made me a margarita to go, which was
awesome.
super fun. Yes, I didn't open, it was all sealed and you couldn't, I didn't open it until I got home, but I thought that was really nice. So let's talk about the festivals. Obviously, nobody knows what's going to happen in the next few months. What are your plans? Are you guys making any changes? Are you changing dates? Or are you just waiting to find out what's going to happen?
Unfortunately, we had to cancel the Craft Beer Fest and the Chocolate Fest this year. The main festivals, the big three is what we call them, the chocolate, strawberry, and apple. Takes so much time, effort, and money and deposits. We just had to make the decision we wouldn't be able to do it in May. We are still planning on hosting the Strawberry Festival in June. Hopefully things will open up there. Vintage Days has been one of our, what we call a hometown festival. They're smaller, there's no admission, and they're a lot of fun. We're planning that still for the first weekend in August, and we're actively looking for people to participate. We have about 20 vendors so far, so we're very hopeful on that. Then we have Irish Days Labor Day weekend, which is again one of our small festivals that features all types of Irish type of music and dancers, and there's a beer tent and different Irish heritage is there. Apple Fest, and then the holidays and Scarecrow and all kinds of things. If the bridge opens too, we might be having a parade with that. We just kind of gotta wait and see what's going on.
I was just going to ask about that. I was going to throw that in because you have to remember, I got married at the downtown chapel, and so we had our photos there. So Long Grove has, it's really in my heart, and I got my wedding dress there. We got married there. So I'm looking forward to seeing the bridge come back for sure. How do we find out more information about downtown Long Grove, what these restaurants are? I did look up yesterday, and you guys have a great list where you can just click on it and the restaurants tell you exactly what they're doing. Tell us where we can find that.
So that is all available on longgrove.org. We also are on social media on Instagram and Facebook at Enjoy Long Grove, and Twitter is Visit Long Grove. So if you have any questions, we also have a chat box on our website, longgrove.org. If you can't find something, send me a message and I'll be happy to answer what we can help you with.
Okay, good. And in closing, I have a friend that's opening up a new wine bar there called Cork.
Oh, yeah.
So I think he would not be happy if I didn't mention him. So anything you want to tell us about that place?
Well, I don't know a lot about them. I haven't had, because of what's going on, I haven't had a chance to meet them, but we're so excited, so thrilled to have a group of residents that live in Long Grove opening Corked, which is going to be right across from Village Tavern next to Epilogue. They have that beautiful outdoor seating. They're very experienced. We are just thrilled beyond, we're just so excited to have them open.
They're doing a ton of posts, and I love they're true wine lovers.
That's
so you are going to be able to taste some really great wines. They will have some other type of cocktails there for sure, and I think some small bites. So we certainly have to support them when they get open, because they're in a tough time, but we will get back and we will be stronger. So I'm super excited to work with them. All right, good. So we are done with the Long Grove. We're gonna log off, and then we're gonna come back on because there's something else I want to talk to you about. But thank you so much for talking to us about downtown Long Grove.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.